The Catholic Church is now asking its faithful to strictly adhere to the guidelines laid out to stop the spread of COVID-19. The Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops say the measures will be key in helping the country come out of this pandemic with as minimal harm as possible. They said this as they marked an unusual Palm Sunday that was devoid of congregants but was beamed live. NTV's Brenda Wanga reports.
On any other Palm Sunday, the Holy Family Basilica Church in the middle of the CBD Nairobi will easily be filled to the brim, bringing together close to 400 congregants, all coming together to mark one of the most important events in the Catholic Church's calendar. Today, only a handful of church leaders took to the altar to lead the hundreds now forced to watch the proceedings from the safety of their homes. There were limited palms to give to this limited number of people allowed into the church. The procession into the church, replicating the triumphant entry of Jesus into Jerusalem, was also scaled down considerably.
The Catholic Church wishes to join the government in appealing to all to obey and strictly adhere to the codes of social distancing, wearing face masks, and taking the sanitary measures very seriously as prescribed by our public health officials.
Around the country, the usual processes of mass had to be tweaked a little. There was no taking chances with the very disease that has brought normal service to a halt. Observance of hand washing before administering the sacrament was a must. The church in Limuru leading by example in word and in deed.
Huu mwaka tutaelezewa vile maybe mapadri wachache tu ndio wanaweza kukusanyika pamoja na askofu waweze kusherehekea, alafu tufikiwe mpaka na mafuta yale huwa inabarikiwa ya kutumika kwa kanisa. Na jioni pia hakuna kuosha wale 12 miguu kama vile tumekuwa tukizoea, ile chakula cha mwisho cha Kristo, na hata Good Friday kutembea njia ya msalaba nje na nini, hiyo yote hakuna huu mwaka.
Mwaka huu nimejitayarisha kukaa kwa nyumba, at least I quarantine myself, hata kama mimi siko na ugonjwa nijiweke na niweke watu wangu.
Palm Sunday solemnly opens the Holy Week leading up to the Easter celebrations. The same precautions will be in play during Easter. But before that, the church will also be called to limit the number of people who will be allowed to attend the funeral and burial service of the late Archbishop Ndingi Mwana Nzeki.
Archbishop Ndingi will be given a befitting church send-off on Tuesday, the 7th April 2020, during a brief solemn funeral mass to be celebrated inside the Holy Family Basilica at 10, after which his remains will be laid to rest inside the same basilica same day.
In Rome, Pope Francis celebrated Palm Sunday Mass without the public since the traditional ceremony in St. Peter's Square was scrapped because of the coronavirus pandemic. Normally, tens of thousands of Romans, tourists and pilgrims clutching olive tree branches of palm fronds would have flocked to an outdoor mass led by the pontiff. Instead, the Pope was leading the ceremony inside St. Peter's Basilica, which seemed even more vast than usual because it was so empty. Brenda Wanga, NTV.